A small garden does not need more space to feel peaceful. It needs better design. Welcome to Home Garden Inspo. Today we explore small garden design ideas that make compact spaces feel calm, functional, and intentionally beautiful. Many homeowners think a small garden limits what they can create. In reality, thoughtful layout, clear structure, and layered planting can transform even the smallest space into a relaxing retreat. In this video, Home Garden Inspo will guide you through small garden design ideas that balance simplicity, flow, and everyday usability. Each idea helps your garden feel more spacious, calm, and inviting. Layout determines how spacious a small garden feels. When paths, planting, and seating follow a clear structure, the space appears larger without changing its actual size. Smart small garden design ideas place key elements in a simple, readable arrangement instead of scattering them randomly. A well-planned layout guides your eyes naturally across the garden. Movement feels smooth, and the space feels open rather than crowded. Gentle zoning helps a small garden stay organized while feeling peaceful. Subtle boundaries, such as low hedges, pathways, or changes in planting height, separate areas without hard barriers. These small garden design ideas create clear purpose for each zone while keeping the overall look unified. When each area has a simple role, the garden feels more intentional and balanced. You move through the space with ease and clarity. A clear layout and gentle zoning improve everyday enjoyment by making a small garden feel more spacious, calm, and easy to navigate. The space becomes visually ordered without looking rigid. As structure becomes clear, the next focus shifts to pathways and circulation that guide movement naturally through the garden. pathways strongly influence how a small garden feels and functions. A clearly defined path gives structure while guiding your attention through planting, texture, and focal points. Smart small garden design ideas use simple materials, gentle curves, or straight lines to create visual rhythm without visual clutter. A well-designed pathway makes the garden feel intentional rather than accidental. Walking through the space becomes calm, steady, and visually engaging. Clear circulation flow keeps movement natural and comfortable in a compact garden. Paths should connect key areas such as seating, planting zones, and entry points without unnecessary detours. These small garden design ideas prioritize simple, readable movement over complex layouts. When circulation feels intuitive, you move through the garden effortlessly. The space feels more usable, organized, and relaxing for daily enjoyment. Thoughtful pathways and smooth circulation improve everyday experience by making a small garden feel more open, connected, and easy to navigate. The space becomes visually coherent without feeling restrictive. As movement through the garden becomes clear, the next focus shifts to layered planting that adds depth, privacy, and natural beauty. Layered planting transforms how deep a small garden feels. By arranging plants in clear layers, from low ground covers to mid-height shrubs and taller background elements, the space gains visual dimension without looking crowded. Smart small garden design ideas build depth through height variation rather than adding more objects. This layering naturally draws the eye from front to back, making the garden appear more spacious and immersive. The space feels rich, balanced, and alive rather than flat. Strategic planting also creates gentle privacy in a compact garden. Taller shrubs, narrow trees, or layered greenery can form soft visual screens without heavy fences or walls. These small garden design ideas use plants as living boundaries that feel natural instead of rigid. When privacy comes from greenery, the garden feels sheltered yet open. You gain a sense of calm and protection without losing light or airiness. Thoughtful layered planting improves everyday enjoyment by making a small garden feel deeper, greener, and more private. The space becomes visually engaging while staying calm and uncluttered. As depth and privacy take shape, the next focus shifts to focal points that guide attention and strengthen the garden's identity. A clear focal point gives a small garden structure and purpose. A single well-chosen element, such as a sculptural tree, water feature, or thoughtfully placed bench, becomes the visual anchor that organizes everything around it. Smart small garden design ideas use one primary focal point instead of competing features. When your eyes know where to rest, the garden feels calmer and more coherent. The space reads as intentional rather than cluttered. Visual hierarchy helps a compact garden feel balanced and easy to understand. Larger or more distinctive elements take the lead, while secondary plants and details support them quietly. These small garden design ideas arrange scale, texture, and height so the composition feels orderly and natural. When hierarchy is clear, your gaze moves smoothly through the garden. The space feels composed, graceful, and effortless to experience. A strong focal point and clear visual hierarchy improve everyday enjoyment by making a small garden feel more memorable, structured, and peaceful. The space gains identity without visual noise. As attention and structure become clear, the final focus brings layout, paths, planting, and focal elements together into one unified small garden experience. When all elements come together, a small garden becomes a truly functional part of everyday living. Layout, zoning, pathways, layered planting, and focal points work as one coherent system that supports calm movement and visual clarity. Each design decision helps daily routines feel simple and natural. These small garden design ideas show how a compact space can feel complete rather than limited. The garden becomes an active, welcoming place for quiet moments, gentle movement, and relaxed reflection. A well-designed small garden supports simple habits like morning walks, quiet coffee breaks, or brief moments of pause before the day begins. The space encourages steady, unhurried movement rather than rushed activity. Spending time outdoors becomes a natural part of daily life. Small garden design ideas like these help outdoor living feel balanced, practical, and gently inspiring for everyday use. As you reflect on this small garden, notice how each element supports calm, flow, and purpose. Movement feels intuitive, planting feels layered, and the space feels quietly complete. In the final moments, we will review the key small garden ideas that make compact outdoor spaces feel more spacious, functional, and peaceful every day. This small garden shows how thoughtful design can transform a compact space into something calm and capable. Clear layout, gentle zoning, intuitive pathways, layered planting, and a strong focal point work together to create a garden that feels spacious and purposeful. These small garden design ideas demonstrate how structure and simplicity can make everyday outdoor living feel more organized, relaxing, and inspiring. A well-designed small garden supports daily moments that matter. Quiet mornings, short walks, or simple pauses outdoors feel more meaningful when the space is clear and inviting. The garden encourages slow, steady movement instead of rushed activity. Small garden design ideas like these show how compact outdoor spaces can feel peaceful, balanced, and deeply usable in everyday life. If these small garden design ideas inspired you, like the video and subscribe to Home Garden Inspo for more calm and functional outdoor living inspiration. Explore designs that balance structure, greenery, and everyday usability. Next, explore small garden layout and zoning ideas to see how clear structure can make even the smallest garden feel more open and intentional.